In a thrilling development for Alita Battle Angel enthusiasts, the highly anticipated sequel, Alita Battle Angel 2, has been officially confirmed. Following the 2019 release, the film garnered a cult following, prompting persistent calls for a continuation. The flick raked in $404 million globally, thanks Box Office Mojo, but here's the kicker. It had a $170 million budget plus a hefty marketing bill, so the studio didn't exactly do a happy dance. They sort of slammed the brakes on sequel talks after that. Despite initial setbacks, recent updates from producer Jon Landau and director Robert Rodriguez reveal that discussions are underway, with production likely to commence post the resolution of the SAG-AFTRA strike. As we await further details, the allure of the established comic book source material, the enigmatic character Nova, and the lingering loose ends from the first installment make a compelling case for the creation of a sequel. Join us on this cinematic journey into the evolving world of Alita. Alright, so even though updates on Alita Battle Angel 2 have been kinda sluggish, the producer, Jon Landau, is still all in and super confident about the sequel's future. He's not just giving fans a pat on the back, he's assuring everyone that talks are still happening for this long-awaited follow-up. In an interview, Landau basically said, "I'm all about doing more in that world," making it clear that this project is top-notch for both him and his co-producer, James Cameron. The release date for Alita Battle Angel 2 is still a bit of a mystery, probably a few years down the road. But hey, there's fresh news confirming that the sequel is indeed in the works. On October 5, 2023, director Robert Rodriguez spilled the beans on when we might see the next chapter of Alita's journey. According to him, production for Alita 2 is gearing up and ready to roll once the SAG-AFTRA strikes are sorted out. Rodriguez shared, "Yeah, Jim and I always talk about how we'd love to do another Alita. We would love to." Great news! The SAG-AFTRA strike wrapped up on November 9th, 2023. Now, following the end of the strike, producer Jon Landau has chimed in with a vibe that aligns with Robert Rodriguez's excitement about Alita Battle Angel 2. This is a promising sign that things might kick into gear soon. The term "talks" is a bit fuzzy. We're not entirely sure if the sequel is already in the works or if it's still just an idea floating around. But hey, if they do start rolling, we can probably expect some major updates on the production front sooner rather than later. Fingers crossed for some solid news on the horizon. When it comes to the cast of Alita Battle Angel 2, the specifics are still up in the air, but it's a safe bet that Rosa Salazar, who plays Alita, is on board. Salazar herself has made it crystal clear, stating, "I will fight to make Alita 2 happen until the end of time," as reported by the Digital Fix. So she's in it for the long haul. As for the rest of the gang, most of the original cast could make a comeback, with the exception of Mahershala Ali, who played Vector. If the stars align, we might see Edward Norton reprise his role as the franchise villain Nova, and Christoph Waltz could return as Alita's father figure. There's also buzz from Lana Condor, who portrayed Koyami in the 2019 flick. In June 2023, she expressed her eagerness to return, saying, "I feel like we can explore a lot more of that world, and obviously the original IP is vast." Now that Alita Battle Angel 2 is confirmed, her return seems pretty likely. So stay tuned for the official cast lineup. It's shaping up to be a promising one. In a December 2023 update, original Alita Battle Angel actor Jeff Fahey shared some optimism about the sequel when discussing his collaboration with director Robert Rodriguez. Fahey expressed his enthusiasm, saying, "I like working with Robert Rodriguez and we'll be working together again, hopefully in the summer. Fingers crossed that we're going into Alita Battle Angel 2. This positive update strongly hints that Fahey could be making a return to his role as the bounty hunter McTeague in the sequel. Though Robert Rodriguez hasn't spilled the beans on the potential storyline for Alita Battle Angel 2, it's not too hard to connect the dots and see where the franchise might be headed. Considering that Nova is the big bad, essentially the Thanos of the Alita universe, and he survived the first movie, Alita 2 could revolve around our cyborg heroine tracking down this sinister villain to seek revenge for Hugo's death. The story could take us to the mysterious city in the sky, Zalem, as hinted in the final moments of Alita Battle Angel. This adds an intriguing layer to the plot and opens up the possibility of exploring new dimensions and challenges for Alita. Now, allow me to present a case in favor of developing a sequel. I have a few reasons to support this, so let's outline them. Many comic books. Being derived from a comic book, Alita Battle Angel inherently possesses numerous established plotlines that a sequel could readily explore. Opting to adhere to the source material would provide an abundance of issues to select from. Much like how DC established the DCEU and Marvel created the MCU, both stemming from comic books, Alita Battle Angel has the potential to inaugurate its own cinematic franchise, akin to a cinematic universe, leveraging the rich narrative groundwork set by the original comic. Nova. Nova's character was unveiled in the climactic final moments, culminating in the dramatic unmasking that adds an air of mystery. This foreboding introduction creates a compelling case for a sequel, where Nova's character can be intricately woven into the storyline. The suggestive nature of the concluding scene, where Alita is gearing up for her crucial match and gazes upward at her ultimate adversary, Nova, tantalizingly hints at the potential for a sequel, leaving the audience eagerly contemplating what comes next. Not all loose ends were wrapped up. Although the film manages to tie up several loose ends, critical aspects remain unclear, such as the rationale behind constructing a teenage robot for military purposes. The conclusion strongly suggests a continuation of Alita's story, making a compelling case for another follow-up film. Without a sequel, the ending feels somewhat unsatisfying. A subsequent installment has the potential to provide much-needed clarification, addressing lingering questions and adding a sense of completeness to the Alita Battle Angel narrative. In essence, a sequel could effectively tie up the remaining loose ends and present audiences with a more comprehensive and fulfilling cinematic experience. Alita's motivated stance during the final scene. Building on an earlier point, Alita's warrior stance in the concluding scene strongly suggests the need for a sequel. The visually dynamic posture not only signifies the Battle Angel's self-discovery, but also portrays her confidence in her abilities, conveying a readiness to confront whatever challenges lie ahead. This iconic image serves as a classic conclusion to a coming-of-age narrative, indicating that Alita has matured and is prepared to face the world. The resonance of this moment practically demands a continuation, inviting the audience to witness the next chapter of Alita's journey. Well, that's it. For now, make sure that you like our video. Please share your views in the comment section with us. Subscribe to the channel to get updated, and do not forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you at the next one.